Hello everybody, FastAct25 here. My first attempt to hit making a discussion video here on YouTube. So what do we got? What you're looking at here is a screenshot I took from the Battlelog Battlefield 4 forums. This is a thread I made a few days ago regarding an article citing an interview between GameSpot and Peter Moore, Chief Operations Officer at Electronic Arts. This article, I believe, was posted on the 13th of August. I had not known it was put up. I just found it the other day when Total Biscuit did a video on it and found it in my subscription feed. So anyway, I pulled this quote from Peter Moore. It's kind of towards the beginning part of the article. He said regarding DLC, "Well, a lot of resistance comes from the erroneous belief that somehow companies will ship a game incomplete and then try to sell you stuff they've already made and held back nonsense." And I made this post with just the one-liner there, trying to just exactly figure out what Peter Moore was talking about here, because as you can see, regarding stuff just something simple as Day 1 DLC, the whole fiasco with Evolve and their, well, we won't get into that. You can see where I'm going with this. I wasn't trying to be too serious. I was just really trying to understand what he was getting at, because that statement he made, and if you watch TV's video, really kind of was a lot of friction with the game community, at least from our perspective, or mine. But that's not what this video is about. So let's go ahead and move on to the next bit of this. So we scroll down and we see this lengthy reply this person left to my post, where you can see here he goes on about Battlefield 4 and it's how the game has evolved over its lifetime to date, and how he thinks EA and DICE have really fixed and shown that they care for the game, which is fine. But what I just see here is a prime example of this release now, patch later MO that developers, publishers think is okay. Release the game by a certain date, no matter what the state of it is. Patch it later and fix it. I'm not okay with that. This person obviously is. And if you're okay with buying broken products, knowing that, or hoping that they'll be fixed later, fine. That's your prerogative. Anyway, part of my reply to this, I left a link to this video. So this is a video titled "Why EA Treats You Like a Little Bitch" from YouTuber Samuel Online. A little bit dated, I guess. It's almost 2 years old, but still holds merit, in my opinion. 35 minutes long, and he goes into what sounds like a pretty professional, detailed explanation into the operations of Electronic Arts, kind of their how they've evolved into where they are today with the business, up to the point that the video was posted, and a lot of the practices that Electronic Arts is known for receiving so much of its criticism. It's not a rant video at all. He doesn't curse, swear in it at all, except for repeating the title a couple times, if you really want to consider that swearing. Anyway, I left this as a reply to that guy's lengthy post to try and counter his arguments about Electronic Arts being a good company and why you should support them. And this is what I found shortly after I posted. So here you can see that my reply to that person, the post containing the link to the EA Treat You Like a Bitch video, was edited out. Notice the timestamp, 109. 0109, so that's 1:10 in the morning, in the middle of the night, East Coast time. And this guy replies, and I assume this is the guy that reported me: "Balsakistan, links to media containing profanity aren't allowed," which, okay. But then a few minutes later he replies again, and I think this is hilarious. He thinks I'm on some crusade against EA and every other AAA publisher, and that I'm starting to annoy the community. He's not the first person to say that. I think there's been one other person who's brought this up. If that's true, then good. It just means I'm bringing awareness. Anyway, this is the funny part. He should edit out his post to delete that video containing profanity, as children can view these forums. I find that hilarious and extremely ironic considering his Battlelog ID, Master of Jimmy's. I see this guy post all the time. Or at least I don't have any memories off the top of my hand of something so absurd as this that he's posted. But again, that's not what bothers me. It doesn't bother me at all. I just think it's funny. What does bother me is this. Starscream UK moderator, everybody knows. Video post censored. Don't post it again. Okay. Alright. But look at his timestamp. 140. 30 minutes is all it took for him to come in and edit out my video or my post containing that video in the middle of the night. Wow, that's quick. I mean, that's right on there, huh? Considering someone who's on the Battlelog forums all the time and sees threads containing, like, anybody who sees the off-topic forums knows there's threads out there that contain much worse than that last for hours, sometimes days, before they're finally seen by moderators and edited out, despite being reported over and over. So, I reply back. I apologize for posting a 35-minute video with research-cited criticism of EA that actually contained no profanity except had the B word in the title. I know I messed my typing up. I will do my due diligence to report every video ever posted I see with any swears in it to see that proper, unbiased censorship is dispersed everywhere. I know, I guess I was trying to be a smartass in this post, but I decided I actually was going to do this. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't being edited out and biased. So, let's see what happens. So here I went to the front page of the off topic, to follow up on what I said I would do. If I found videos containing profanity, I would report them. I mean, first off, you can see the Rate This Song Music video from the guy above, 376 pages. Still going. You can't tell me in 376 pages and the probably hundreds of videos linked in there, there's not videos or songs containing swearing. I didn't go through that, but you get the point. Anyway, let's get going. First up, we have this thread here, which I'll be honest, I can't remember what it was about, but Mr. Bread Leo Taku here quoted the above poster and linked his own video to YouTube, which were both videos. They were like dubstep remixes of Call of Duty trolling. I don't know what it was, but they both contain swearing. So yeah, media containing profanity. So I reported the post. Here's a thread titled "Favorite YouTuber." A guy posted a link to a video from Frankie on PC. No problem with Frankie, but unfortunately he swore in this video, so I had to report it. You know, rules are rules. Here we have a thread about Bad Company 2 and Coffee Cup 132 here. Again, I don't know this person. I see him post occasionally, but he linked this video saying, "Getting back to BC2, this guy's getting it on." And the video's pretty cool, actually. It's a video of this older gentleman playing Bad Company 2 on his PlayStation 3, and he gets really into it. It's fun to watch. But unfortunately, about a minute and 30 seconds into the video, the guy says shit. The S word. He cursed. So I had to report it. I'm sorry. Again, rules are rules. And finally, here we have a thread about Battlefield Hardline dying on PC, which everyone knows it is. OnWhip here links a video to YouTube, and it's the Angry Joe's review on Battlefield Hardline. Anyone who watches Angry Joe or knows Angry Joe can attest to how much he swears in his videos. Yeah. Again, I don't think it's Angry Joe. I like the guy. I watch his videos. I quoted here that and left my own link to the Battlefield Hardline review from the YouTube channel Worth a Buy. Another channel that not nearly as big as Joe's are known, but anybody who does watch it knows that this guy swears probably even worse, even though he bleeps out the F words and the C words. Otherwise, he's still swearing left and right, especially in this video, because he just rants big time on Hardline. So I reported OnWhip's post, in which I know meant that mine would also get seen. So I thought that'd be extra interesting to see how that would turn out. Yeah, so 4 threads on the front page in about 15-minute span that I found with videos containing profanity. Again, I reported each one and I said linked media contains profanity. And so I waited about a day to see what would happen. So here we are, back in the original thread. 24 hours later, just about, just finished reviewing the 4 posts that I reported, and unsurprisingly, all the links are still available. The threads are still there. So what does this tell me? That 4 videos containing profanity, especially Angry Joe's video, are allowed, but it only took 30 minutes in the middle of the night for my post to be edited out, which contained a video with no profanity. Yes, it had the word bitch in the title, and he repeated the title a couple times during the video, but you actually go and watch. It's not a rant. It's a professional discussion into the business practices of electronic arts and why he says we should not support them. And I just think that's interesting how, again, in the middle of the night, that my video was almost instantly removed, but these other videos 24 hours later are still available to see. I like Starscream's reply here to my little post. Would you call a female judge a bitch if she were in front of them? Nope. So don't use it here, even in a video. I think that's interesting for 2 reasons. One is the meaning of the word bitch, or the context of the word bitch in his example is completely different than the video I posted. And I also find it interesting how he posts the word bitch, which he spelled asterisks, which I know I've seen for sure multiple times on the forums. People's had their threads edited out and suspended for swearing on the forums by doing this, stating that hiding a swear word with asterisks is not an acceptable way to bypass the profanity of the rules of the forums. So good job on your hypocrisy twice now, Starscream. Leave your thoughts. If you have any, maybe I'm completely overlooking this on my quote crusade against EA. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe I am, but I just had to show this example. So yeah, leave your comments below.